Welcome back to the Polished Playbook Podcast. This is the show where sports, culture, fashion, and real life all run the same offense. I'm your girl, NailzandNovelz, and this is my girl, DJ Diamond Diva. And every week we break down the headlines, the magic, the mess, and the moments that make sports feel personal. From NFL to women's hoops to whatever chaos your timeline is serving, plus a whole lot of hometown love to our KC teams. We're here to talk about it with intention, a whole lot of humor, and a whole lot of love for the game. So, Sharon, how has your week been?
It's been good. I've just been a little bit busy. Of course, still doing content things, but mainly focused on my gig I have this week. I have the privilege of DJing for the Neo and Akon concert.
Yes.
For the whole thing. So, from the beginning, a little bit in the middle. So, yeah, it's
That's
me.
huge.
It's just me.
You know how big that is, y'all? She is DJing. She's like the DJ.
The DJ.
For the show.
Yeah. Won't he do it? God is good.
He definitely will.
I can't even believe it. I had a call with DJ Nasty today. If y'all don't know who that is, he's We the Best Grammy Award winning DJ. So got all the details and stuff. He's real cool. So I am over the moon. I'm excited. I'm ready to do my thing. I'm going to kill it. You already
Definitely
know.
will.
But yeah, there's prep work that comes in that. I got to, you get ready and stay ready. So no, that I just been kind of focusing on that, what I'm going to wear, what I'm going to do.
You're going to be cute. She's going to be cute.
I found my outfit the other day, so we're good there. So
okay.
That's been my week. Like I said, I don't know what else I have to do this week, but that's the big thing. Once I get past that, then I'll breathe. But
I'm so excited for you. You are the right person for it too. If y'all live in Kansas City and have never experienced a DJ Diamond Diva set, y'all missing out. I mean, we had a time at a restaurant.
Yes.
On Friday when she was DJing.
So glad they came. That made my day. Seeing Keena.
Yeah, we had a good time. I was
dressed to the nines. All my girls, Keena, my bestie, Brittany. It was a good time.
We had a great time. So I'm excited for you. You're going to do great.
I appreciate it. I receive it.
You got it. So let's go ahead and get into the weekly rundown. Sharon, what is going on in the NFL world?
I'm just so excited. If y'all watching on YouTube, I'm just smiling. I'm grinning from ear to ear because we back, baby. This Thursday. It's football. I mean, I'm ready. But before we can even get into the games that's going on, let's start with the injury report. We're going to take it around the league because already in a short amount of time, we got some people that didn't went down, y'all. Start off with the 49ers. Ricky Pearsall is out for this season.
Wow.
All right? And Deebo Samuels returns. So start with wide receiver Ricky Pearsall. He suffered a significant PCL injury, and he has to undergo surgery, Keena.
Oh, my God.
So the boy is out for the whole season. Terrible. Grand opening, grand
closing.
And this couldn't even be worse for San Francisco because he was expected to play a big role in their offense this season to reinforce the receiving core. They brought back Deebo because remember he was out in the streets. I said, well, wasn't a lot of talk him coming to KC. I didn't think he would, but I said he's out here. They went ahead and swooped him up on a 1 year, $7 million. If y'all don't remember, he's spent his first 7 seasons with the 49ers, lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. And then he left in the offseason. So now he'll be back. And he's already familiar with the offense, so that'll be a good plug and play there and be an immediate contributor. So that's a win for them. Yeah. But it sucks because they were not expecting to lose him. Yeah. The Saints, they lost one of their defensive anchors. They suffered one of the toughest injury losses of camp with their defensive tackle, Brian Breesy. He tore his ACL during 11-on-11 drills. So once again, these ACLs,
they are
MCLs,
ripping.
all the LCLs and CLs are fragile.
Yes, they are.
He was also, once again, expected to be a major part of their defensive front, and he showed flashes of being that guy, one of their most disruptive interior linemen. So that's a big loss for them. Bears lost another key addition. They took a hit. They just newly acquired safety Kobe Bryant suffered a serious knee injury during practice. He's expected to miss about 8 to 10 weeks. So not the whole season, but still, that's the whole
That's significant.
Half almost. Yeah. So there's that. And then there's more.
Oh, wow.
The Bills. Now, the Bills actually, they avoided a big one. They initially feared that veteran safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson was going to be out for the season. He went down on a non-contact, and typically when they are non-contact, it is not good news. However, testing revealed it was only a lower calf strain rather than an Achilles or a knee injury, so he'll miss a little bit of time, and he's actually day-to-day, so maybe won't miss any significant time. So that's great for them.
That's a blessing.
Yes. Now, we're still going to stay around the league, but we're going to transition into some acquisitions here, okay? Some big roster moves. Jadeveon Clowney, he returns on home to Houston, y'all.
Okay.
He's officially back where his NFL career began. He signed a 1-year deal. Now, if y'all remember, he was selected as the number 1 overall pick back in the 2014 draft. And while we know he won't be the same as dominant as he was, he's still a veteran. He's going to provide some leadership in the locker room, some valuable depth for them. So that was a good pickup, and I know he's probably happy to be on home.
Yeah.
The Lions, they're adding some championship experience to their team. They signed experienced defender, linebacker Devin White to a 1-year deal. As I mentioned, he's experienced. He brings that playoff Super Bowl experience, and he came over from the came over from the Lions. He's going to the Lions. Okay. Falcons. Offensive lineman. They signed guard Matthew Bergeron to a 4-year, $96 million extension with $60 million guaranteed.
Oh my God!
Give it up for him. If I had an air horn, I'd give it to you. Huge deal. Shout out to you on getting your bag. And then there's some other people. Now, before when I prepared, see, news changes on a dime.
Yeah.
We still were waiting to hear about Jahmyr Gibbs and also Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson went on ahead and signed, honey. He signed a 3-year deal up to $75 million, making him the highest paid running back in NFL history. He's got $50 million guaranteed. And I know in previous years, just take it back maybe 1 or 2 years, there was a big discussion about running backs and them being not valued as much. Their paydays weren't as large. But this right here, I feel like maybe the NFL is finally starting to value elite running backs again.
That's
maybe
wild.
That's a huge contract.
Good for him.
Great for him.
Yeah.
So fantasy managers, because we're gonna be looking for him to be cashing in on that $50 million. So we need some numbers.
Yes.
He might be one you want to pick up. Jahmyr Gibbs of the Lions, he's still negotiating a long-term contract extension. And once again, we might expect him. I don't know. Will he be highest paid over Bijan when it's all done, or will he be up there? We'll see. But he's still in negotiations. I'm sure they will get him squared away very soon. The Bucks, I've talked about Baker Mayfield, still nothing. And he's publicly acknowledged that he's disappointed with the pace of contract negotiations. So we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, teammate Vita Vea, he's a defensive standout for them. He said, "Let me out, though." Yeah. Oh. Requested a trade. He said, "Let me out." So we're going to see what happens. We know. Remember, who did we hear that from? Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Said, "Let me out." And then he was like, "Okay, I'm going to stay." But then he got let out. So it worked. Didn't that just work out?
He wanted out.
He got that money.
Yeah.
And he had to stay in the graveyard for another year or so.
Yeah.
But now he's
He said, "Thank
in
you
the
for
land,
the money."
the riches. He's in California
Right.
now.
He's
about to play
yeah.
with Richmond because you know they're going to get him. I'll probably be reporting on that next week or something. The Rams going to be re-signing. Like I said, unofficial. Hey, it has not happened. We don't know nothing. But Sean McVay, as I mentioned last week, has been in talks. He's been more upbeat about it. At first, it kind of seemed like, yeah, it'd be nice. But now it seems more of a reality than anything that he may be coming on
That's
home.
outrageous. I don't want to hear
It really is. Then the Saints, they also signed a wide receiver, Chris Olave, to a 4-year extension worth $90 million guaranteed.
Just give me one of the millions.
Just one. Yeah, what I could do with one.
Just
one.
Dang. Wow.
Crazy. Quarterback competitions around the league. Here we go. So the Browns, y'all already know.
We got to start with where it's at, where the huge issue is. Yeah. So head coach Todd Monken continues to split first-team reps between veteran Deshaun Watson and second-year quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Cleveland is committed to letting the competition play out rather than naming a starter early. So I don't know how I feel about that, because you want to start developing chemistry. You want the players to get reps and stuff. I know we splitting it up, but I feel like we need to make a decision, Like, y'all signed Deshaun Watson to all of that. And mind you, he wasn't panning out. But then in the draft, they picked up 2 quarterbacks. They picked up Shedeur, and then I can't remember the young fella. Is he still there?
I believe so.
Oh.
I would have to look. I believe he's still on the roster.
About him, so it's just...
Exactly. He kind of got beat out, I feel like, with Shedeur.
Of course.
Which is who they should have just picked up in the first place. And then... So I don't know. I don't have a personal thing against the Browns. I just don't understand why they can't get right. It's always something they can't get right. The Deshaun Watson thing, they paid him $1. They paid him so much.
Yes.
But Deshaun Watson was a baller. Like, I thought that in the beginning that the Chiefs were going to draft Deshaun Watson. Like, he was a baller. So I get it. And then when he left out, you think if he's going to come back and play like he did, we got a quarterback. Yeah. But he just didn't materialize. He got injured. So we'll see what happens. But it's up in the air.
You know, you get injured, get them massages, girl. So.
we gonna move on. We're gonna keep it moving, child. Okay, the Raiders quarterback. Okay, we already know that they drafted Fernando Mendoza, but he is not looking to be the starter right now. The Raiders said they're gonna go with Kirk Cousins right now.
Good old cousin Kirk.
Yeah. I was watching today some film they had on him, and they was trying to say how he's old. Don't talk about Kirk Cousins like that, man. Don't. Yes, he is more of a seasoned quarterback. Yes. That is the truth. But they showed him doing the drills, and he was like, wait.
The age was showing?
A little bit, but to me, he kind of got out the gate later than them. And then he ain't got to be that fast. Like, there are some quarterbacks who are extremely mobile. Exactly. So this is, to me, it wasn't news, but some of these outlets, they try to make everything
a problem.
Yes, and I feel like that's what they were doing. Yeah. Because they joked around on the last slide, they had a really, really old man who was out there playing, just running around trying to compare him to this man that we don't know who he is.
Playing with cousin Kurt.
I said, don't do Kurt like that.
He just seems like a super nice man. Don't do him like that.
Yeah. They tried to play him, but now also around the league, we've had some drama. Now it's always a little bit of something in training camp, a little tiff here or there. Travis usually get in some faces during training camp, so it just is what it is, and that's fine. I don't mind seeing it. But the Bengals, they had a viral moment in Cincinnati when Jamar Chase and cornerback DJ Turner got into a heated altercation. So they was pretty much just talking trash or whatever. And then Jamar Chase ripped his helmet off, Turner's helmet off, and threw it across the practice field. So, teammates quickly separated the two. And then Joe Burrow got on there. He laughed and said, these moments help strengthen the team chemistry and all, which I get it. Like, I don't take things too seriously. Now, if you continue seeing stuff where it gets just super egregious, then it's like,
it's just competitiveness. But like you said, if it continues to happen, there's something going on between those two.
Talk a lot.
He does. And sometimes people don't want to hear that. I don't care if you're my teammate or not. I'm not in the mood. You don't know what kind of day somebody's having. You never know. So if it continues, then it's a problem. But if it's just like a one-off, it's just competitiveness.
It happens. Yeah, it happens. And sometimes you got to get in people's face. Not saying, be disrespectful, but sometimes you just got to let people know. And so I don't mind it. But Jamar Chase,
he got a mouth.
I just, listen, y'all. As it pertains to the team, I'm always going to give you the cogent analysis. I will have, obviously, we know the Chiefs are my favorite, but I don't mind giving the flowers. I will tell you where it's at. And the Bengals, to me, are a contender. Last year was not good. Joey Burrow, they can't step on his feet. If he don't stay healthy, we ain't talking about nothing. But I will give Cincinnati that. They give us a run for their money. They are somebody that you fully expect to be in the postseason. Yep. However, y'all just need to, I just really wish they would shut up sometimes. That's all. That's all.
Just zip it.
That's it. Mainly just a couple people.
That's it. That's all.
Other than that, I'll let you go. All right. So now we'll move on to the Chiefs training camp. Okay. We are officially underway. We're going to head on to St. Joe. Cyrus Allen, let me tell y'all, he is a shining star. Like I said, there's always somebody who emerges and who to look out for. I'm really hoping that Allen is like he is in camp. On the field, because he's been making some catches, splitting defenders. And the coaches love him. I feel like, and this is what I want, but I want the competition. Like, put everybody on their feet. We know Rashee Rice is still there. Right. Rashee Rice was on his way to being one of the very top receivers before he got his leg taken out by Pat. True story. But his numbers were up there. He was one of the top wide receivers in the game. So I still feel like he's got it. Yeah. We just have to see him get back. I feel like our young guy, and this always happens to me. It's like I'm seeing his face.
It's on the tip of your tongue.
It's very on the tip, and I'm going to remember it. But our other star receiver Worthy, who was the only shining bright spot in the Super Bowl. For him, I feel like he's got ultra potential to be good. I think we've got good people, but let's stir it up a bit. Tyquan Thornton, I think he's going to be good. But this Cyrus Allen, He's like, don't give me the one spot.
Okay, because I'm taking it.
Take it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see that because that's what we need. We got the best, in my opinion, despite what anybody says. In my opinion. Exactly. The best quarterback in the football league. Give him the weapons. And if we got to have a shootout and see who's 1-2, let's do it. But Cyrus Allen has been looking very good. So keep him on the radar, and I want to see how he looks in the first preseason game against the Rams here coming up. We had a scary little injury, okay?
It was, too.
I said grand opening, grand closing. They had carted him off, okay, after he had collided. He's good. He's only got a shin bone bruise. Andy Reid does expect him to be fine. He'll be back in a few days. But that was a scary little hold your breath moment. Xavier Worthy on the injury side, he had a shoulder sprain. He's expected to be okay. He's only going to miss a few days, so he might be active. We'll see what happens throughout the rest of the week. As I mentioned, things change on a dime. But as of now, he's still under injury watch. I already mentioned Rashee Rice. He's still continuing his planned rehab progression, and he's been limited to some individual work, but he's progressing, so we'll see when he comes back. On the offensive line, Khalil Benson, he's taking some first team reps, and then let's see, Pat, we're gonna get to Pat. He's been looking really good. Okay, he's moving comfortably in the pocket. I believe they probably gonna start this man. We gonna see. He's still not officially clear. I know he's fully clear for practice, but they're still taking it slow to see if he will play. I doubt to see him in the preseason game. Maybe a couple of throws on our last one. It used to be when we played the 4 preseason games. That third game was when they would give the starting unit a big chunk of time. Like they may play for that whole first half. But I don't know if we'll see much of Pat during there. But best believe if he wants to go and I think he's ready, we will. But so far he's looking really good. We've seen some connections to Travis. I just feel like, and I'm a hopeless optimistic when it comes to sports, but I just really feel like this year we are going to see some really good offensive play.
I agree.
Because of the talent we have, and then because of Kelsey being on his last dance. Like, people think, I feel like Kelsey's going to put up some good numbers. And even on his down numbers, he's still at the top. So that's why I get confused when people say, such and such is washed. It's like, well, who's balling then? Because when you compare the numbers and the outcomes, for him to be washed, why is he's still up there? So I think it's just going to be good to see. I'm happy to see him back out there. I'm so glad to see Patrick back out there. Yes. So it should be exciting. Now, on the defensive side, Mansour Delane, our number 1 draft pick, he's out there. He's a little bit limited. We don't know when he's going to be back. Initially, I feel like they thought he would be back a little sooner, but today I was hearing some stuff. So I won't report on that yet because I don't know exactly where we're at with it. But the ultimate thing is to know that he still has a way to go before he's cleared. He's still in that yellow shirt. He's out there, which is good, like, but he can't be physical. He can't do. So they're kind of giving him some time, and it may take a little bit longer than what's anticipated, but more to come on that. Drew Tranquil is doing his thing. He's all over the dang place. Okay. And he was such a good pickup. Came over from the Chargers a few years ago. He settled in. He actually really likes it here. So I'm glad that he's here. And then Noah Williams, interception, the INT King. He's been doing good in the preseason. We didn't start preseason, in training camp so far. Chris Roland Wallace, also he had a big grab this week, and then Xavier Wampa is earning some praise. So there's a few defensive people. I was looking for Peter Woods. I saw some stuff pop up. He did something good the other day, but prior to his name popping up, I'm like, well, what's Peter doing? He's our first right. Yeah, it's like, is he doing what he needs to do? But I've heard a lot about Noah Williams so far in camp. So for me, so far, Cyrus Allen on the offense, Noah Williams on defense. There was and I can't remember who it was. There was some film they posted. He was head to head doing some stuff with oh my God, Keena. Give me some ginkgo biloba. Is that what it is? Somebody, right? If somebody know what it is, I feel like it's ginkgo biloba. For memory, that's been happening lately. It's like I was literally about to say Chris Jones. That's who I was trying to get the name. Okay. Was literally about to say Chris Jones' name, and then it was like, what was you wasn't gonna say nothing, girl. It's gone. Memory was gone. Yeah. But yeah, so he was head to head with him, and he was looking like he actually had the one up for a little bit. And I said, oh, if somebody's out playing or playing up against Chris Jones, you talk about something. Because to me, Chris Jones is a Hall of Famer. He's the one of the biggest stars of our defense. So anybody that's going head to head with him, and we got somebody. So, like I said, there's a whole lot, I guess I could say, but not a lot of nothing, if you will.
Yeah.
We still have to really see. This is just the beginning. Like I said, people that ain't really suited and booted, they just playing around. We'll see for real. He'll coming up in the next week or so. And then, like I said, this first preseason game, I don't expect many starters and first round people to play, but we gonna see some of the babies. Yeah. Like, so we really gonna see. And I feel like this receiver core, some people say it ain't strong or whatever. And I get why they might say that, but I truly think Rashee Rice is going to be good. I feel like Xavier Worthy has already proven he's good. And Cyrus Allen. Like I said, you can't forget about Taekwon. We still have Nico Remigio that's competing. Like, there's a lot of people that's competing. So I think we're going to be all right, Keena. We're going to be all right.
We're going to be good. We're going to be good. We're going to be more than all right.
So last thing I'm going to leave y'all with, just so y'all know, on the injury report, Cyrus Allen, shin bruise, he's day-to-day. Xavier Worthy with his shoulder, just going to miss a few days. Ashton Gelati, he had a hamstring injury, but he's day-to-day. Rashee Rice, as I said, he's still in his progression. We don't have a timeline yet, but he is progressing well, so hopefully we'll hear a date from him soon. Ethan Downs, out for the season with the ACL injury, and J.M. Gillingborg, out for the season with a knee injury. So that's where we're at on the camp side of things. But I'm just excited we back. We get a Hall of Fame game this week. So I feel like after this week, we back at it for real. Because that's when the Chiefs have their first game.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I've been ready. Yeah. So that concludes my report. I feel like I'm in chapter me. That concludes my report.
Well, it was a great report.
It was long, but it's a lot. Like, I'm sorry.
I don't feel like it's long.
A little bit, because I know people that are listening, everybody ain't Chiefs fans. And then, like I said, it's just a lot of interesting things going on. So I try to just give y'all the best of the best news.
Well,
but
you give everything. It's not just Chiefs. We may have a specific little segment for the Chiefs, but you give news around the league. So you're doing great.
Thank you. So, yes, more to come, you guys.
Y'all be ready for this football season.
Get
Get y'all fantasy teams together.
Yes, fantasy
and
managers.
everything.
I already gave y'all a nugget. Bijan Robinson.
I'm horrible at fantasy.
Every year I'll be like, I'm not doing this because it just stresses me out.
I'm going to be in like 4
But then
leagues.
I'm going to do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
and
like
not winning any of them.
I'm only going to do 2.
Ever.
You might, Keena.
Girl.
You got to be optimistic.
I don't be paying attention.
Winner's mentality.
Like, let me tell you, last year.
So you don't be putting your people in on time?
That, and when it comes to drafting, I be forgetting that I'm on there.
You be on auto draft?
Because I forget.
Girl!
And I'll be like, I was just
then you just got a team of people, right?
I be reading and I'm like, oh man, I forgot. So I just pick up anybody. So I'm going to try to be more focused this year. Maybe I will, this is going to be fun. I will vlog about my fantasy experience so y'all can be like, girl, what is you doing?
It always stresses me out. Because
I'm sure
I come in with my list. And then, like, I usually do good. It's like I start off strong, and then at the end, because I usually end up spending money on some people, and then I don't have a lot of money to spend, and then I got to just take what I can get at the end. But I'm going to be ready this year. This is going to be the year. I usually always at least I do pretty good, but I haven't won yet.
I don't do pretty good.
I'd be the middle of the pack.
And that's in any fantasy. I'm not just talking about football. Basketball horrible. Just, I don't pay attention. I forget. That's the problem.
See, we got to get you.
Yeah.
It just makes it, it's
set a reminder.
But it's stressful. It is stressful.
It is stressful.
Pisses me off. All right. All
right. Let's move on to them ladies. So we're going to talk about the power rankings in the WNBA. The Lynx are not giving up that top spot. So they are still number 1. The Valkyries have moved into the 2nd spot with the Aces falling to the 3rd spot. Fever in the 4th. And my girls, despite getting BTA last night, are back in the top 5. They are coming in 5th. The Dream is coming in 5th. So let's talk about some trades. We had 2 key trades. Kelsey Plum went from the Sparks to Phoenix.
Okay.
The best, I'm not going to say the best player on the Sparks, but I mean, Mama was 2nd in scoring across the league. And then she got injured, so she was just hanging out. So she got traded to the Phoenix Mercury. The Sparks got a guard, Monique Akoa McKinney, and a 2027 first round pick and a 2028 second round pick. So for me, it looks like the Sparks are looking towards the future. They're trying to maybe do a little rebuilding or something for that. So this is the 4th time in league history that an all-star has been traded mid-season. LA lost 6 straight games before the move. Plum is still planning to explore free agency after this season. So the Phoenix grade partly depends on whether they can re-sign her or not.
Okay.
She was the one that, they had these big contracts. People were getting millions. So hers was $1 short for, and it was for a reason. And she was fine with it for the Sparks. So she got like that $999,000. Girl, give her the $1. I'll give her the $1. But so she played last night, and on her debut with Phoenix, she had 20 points and 4 assists. And I feel like that's important because Phoenix has great players. They have Alyssa Thomas. They have Dewana Bonner, Ka Copper. But they were not doing very well offensively. So bringing a scorer in is huge. And then for her to get the assist, that takes off of Alyssa Thomas's plate on having to, shoulder it all. So I feel like it's good. I feel like it's a good trade. I felt like she'll enjoy Phoenix.
Phoenix is nice.
It's beautiful. But hopefully she can help them get out of like the losing column. I don't know about them making no playoffs or nothing, but we'll see. We'll see. Kelsey Plum is a game changer, so we'll see.
I'm sure they are hoping.
Definitely hoping because why? Why would I not? Why would
That's what we're here for?
That's what
you ask for.
This is what we are here for. So Aneesah Morrow, one of my favorite girls, LSU girl, got traded from Connecticut Sun, which is at the bottom of the bottom. So this is a good thing for her, to Toronto. Yeah. So the Tempo get Aneesah and the Sun get Maria Cleon Dika.
Okay.
And a 2028 second round pick. So I feel like with Toronto, they're one of the worst rebounding teams in the league. So getting Aneesah there, who averages at least nine a game, is exactly.
Yep.
And that's what they're doing. They're addressing a need immediately. They're not waiting for next year. Oh, next year we can. No, now.
Plug her
we
in,
need somebody now. So I feel like this is a good move for them. Those were only like the trade deadline. There were only like 2 trades. So I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why I think it's that way. So they operate under a hard salary cap, $7 million this season. Unlike the NBA's soft cap and the MLB's no cap, that alone makes trades harder to execute. Also, the new CBA made things even trickier. A lot of tradable players are on contracts signed under the old deal, so their current salaries don't line up cleanly with what they would command now. And then over half the league is still in playoff position. Yeah. So there weren't just very many people that compared to a normal deadline. So that's why we only saw the 2 for this time around. So people are moving a little bit. And we'll try to see what the second half of the season looks like. So when we're talking about the second half of the season, we're going to talk about the MVP race. You already know who I think, and most of y'all probably think who is the clear winner, and that would be A'ja Wilson. I mean, A'ja is doing things and has been doing things that we haven't seen before. I mean, she is. I mean, I don't know what else you can compare. There's nothing you can do with A'ja. I'm sorry you can't. And A'ja likes my nails. So therefore, A'ja is my clear winner for the MVP. No, but I mean, she's.
I'll give you the vote.
Yeah, she was just named Player of the Week. Western. They're on the West Side. I mean, averaging 33 points a game. Yeah. For this past week. That's insane. She's crazy. The face of the league for a reason. She definitely is. Don't play with her. So she is averaging 26 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists a game. So she's clearly my MVP. But don't get it twisted. Olivia Miles is the real challenger here. Definitely. Give her a run for her money. She is a rookie in the MVP conversation. She is doing things we have not seen. Rookie of the year, I'm sorry, is already wrapped up for her. Yeah. So everybody else, y'all doing great. Not this year.
You know what? It's just like that sometimes. And I get this is her first year. We have to see what people do beyond the first year. But there are just some people who are talents, and while they are in the league, you're going to have a time. Just like, who was winning championships when Jordan was playing? Nobody. Who's winning championships with Patrick Mahomes? Hardly nobody. Like, there's just certain people who just dominate, and she's just going to be one of those.
She's one of one.
She's going to be one of them.
It's insane for her to be this high up in the MVP conversation. But she's there. Now, do I think she'll win? No. But her team.
When did they do the voting?
They do it before the season's over. Okay. Right? And they've been number 1. Her team has been number 1.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you just on
this
know.
Elite team as a rookie. You never know, but it's going to take a lot to dethrone A'ja.
Yeah, it will.
We also got Paige Beckers. I love me some Paige. Averaging almost 21 points a game. She's on 4 rebounds, 6 assists on over 51% shooting. So, She's just a little behind Olivia for me, but she's right up there. Kelsey Mitchell. Y'all look at the Indiana Fever, and you guys have a one-track mind. And I'm not taking Caitlin out the MVP conversation, too, because Caitlin has flipped the switch. She's been doing great lately, but Kelsey Mitchell is outrageous. I mean, the talent she has. She's shooting almost 50% from the field, putting up 22 to 23 points a game. She's on a historic run with 14 straight games of 20-plus points.
Nice.
That's the second longest streak in WNBA history. So
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't play on her name. Don't do that. Stop saying that Caitlin Clark is the best player on that team when Kelsey Mitchell's right there. And they've been playing off each other really great lately. So I love to see it. And then, of course, their team is not doing great, but you can't discount Stewie. You can't. This is an MVP type of player. So, I threw her in there. So those are like my top 5, but I still got Aneesah winning.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. If it ended today.
If it ended today, it's give Aneesah the trophy right now. She said, and she only sees Kathy when she's handing her a trophy. So get ready, Kathy. Get ready to hand her another one, unless Olivia, because Olivia's second for me. She's second for me. So, if the Lynx go on and just continue to do then amazing things. So I'm going to talk about this later. But the Lynx and Aces play this Saturday. And if you love basketball, you need to be sad. You need to be sad. Because you got Chelsea Gray is an amazing point guard. They call her the point guard. Olivia, she made her game like her. She loves Chelsea Gray. You're going to see some outrageous passes. You're going to see Nafisa and Asia going at it. It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
It's going to be beautiful. So
that's a good one.
Sit down somewhere on Saturday if you want to watch it. Then we're going to get into somebody that I didn't really know I would talk about. Not in the MVP race, but just as a player. Rookie Sydney Taylor for the Chicago Sky.
Okay.
Right.
I was going to say, keep up fooling with the Sky, right?
Not very friendly with the Sky. But she is doing amazing. She's undrafted. She spent 2 years playing overseas in Lithuania and Poland before Chicago even gave her a chance. She came over, and she has been putting together one of the best undrafted rookie seasons in WNBA history.
Nice.
This was crazy. And I'll get into it more, but I knew that Atlanta was going to get BTA from the Aces after this happened. She had a game winner against the Aces the other day. The Chicago Sky beat the Aces. On any given night, these are professional players. If they come together and they put together something good, anybody can be beat.
That's what makes it interesting. Yeah, everybody's top tier when you make the league.
Yes. So she finished with 29 points in that game. Her fifth 25-point game of the season. She scored in double figures in 9 straight games, averaging almost 19 points over her last 8 games on nearly 50% shooting. She's fearless, and that's what I love to see about her. She's making a name for herself when nobody gave her a chance. So I think she's perfect for the Chicago Sky because Rakia went down. She's out for the season. They playing in Skylar Diggins' face, so she's sitting on the bench. So I think this is her time to shine, and this was the team for what's that face for? Why you make that face?
Skylar. Yeah,
Skylar is on the bench serving face and outfits, and not on the court where she should be because there's back end issues that they're not speaking about, and I hate that for her. But it has given Sydney the chance to step into that role and show who she is. Hopefully, she get traded to another team next year, but you never know. But she's doing it, and I've really enjoyed watching her. So she has now become one of my favorites.
Yeah,
if they're smart, but we know how they move.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they will.
Yeah.
She said, well.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, yeah. I don't know what they doing.
Nobody does, but here we are. So then, new news is the last thing for the New
Shout out to Travis Kelsey, New Heights.
The Cleveland Sirens have officially been announced as the WNBA's 16th expansion franchise. I know. It makes me sad that it's not here. But,
how did Cleveland get it? Because Travis Kelsey or something? How they get it? Look, why? Now,
how'd you get that?
Disrespect. I know. Yeah, no disrespect. That I did come on. I apologize to the great people in Cleveland. I didn't mean it like that. But I was just a little salty.
We're salty. So they are owned by Dan Gilbert, owned by his Rock Entertainment Group, and the team will be playing their home games at Rocket Arena in 2028. Come to Kansas City. We need a team.
That's all right. That's big. Congratulations. You know what? Because our day will come. So congratulations to them. It's good overall that the league is expanding and growing.
Yes.
So ultimately it's a win.
It is a win
for that reason.
It's not a win for us here in Kansas.
Yeah.
So
one day.
Congratulations. Love the new name, by the way. I like the Sirens. I think I like it. It sounds like something I've read in a book, so I do like that.
Ain't siren like a mermaid type of thing? Something in the water?
Yeah.
In the water.
She hooping in the water.
Right.
Can't many people do that. So let's go into
that would be good for my. Sorry, I was just thinking
you're fine.
That'd be good a Miami team or something.
That would have been better because Cleveland. What water y'all got?
That's what that would have been.
What water they got?
Florida Sirens. Something.
Yeah, and
Miami
they don't even
Sirens.
have a team.
Miami
Florida does not have a team. I think that would be a good place to have a WNBA. Not before Kansas City.
Right.
Okay.
We next. We're next.
We up next.
But then after that.
Next, y'all can get y'all little mermaids or whatever y'all
Right,
want to
did
get.
y'all wanna
Little
do?
dolphins, whatever. Y'all
mind me.
after us though. Okay. Let's move on to the men's. So free agency fallout from LeBron's decision. Draymond Green re-signed with the Warriors on a 1-year, $27.7 million deal after initially declining his player option to help Golden State chase his BFF LeBron. And then Bron ended up at Philly.
Yeah.
So Draymond was like, well, I guess I'll just stay here and get my money. I mean,
exactly. Right. Where
As
you
you
going to go?
should.
Yeah,
Where are you going to go?
He stay there.
He's supposed to be where he's at.
Yeah.
I have heard some craziness about Steph may be leaving because they're trying to get rid of. They're trying to get out of the Curry era at Golden State. Now that may be true. It may not. Those are just talks. I don't see Golden State doing that. I don't know why they would. But could you imagine him on any other team?
No. That's what I said. Maybe that.
I couldn't imagine him on any other team. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see him on another team.
No, me neither.
Leave Steph where he's
at.
at.
Yeah, he stays there till he's done. He's earned that.
Yeah. Let him.
Like I said, nobody was talking about.
Unless it's an issue where he's like, I want out of here. You better keep that man there.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
What he did for that franchise. Nobody was talking about Golden State before. Like,
nobody.
You kidding me? Like, no. Curry gets to do what he wants.
Yep. I agree with that. Now, James Harden is expected to re-sign with the Cavs.
Okay.
On a new multi-year deal, less than the $42.3 million he declined. Why are we declining monies? Maybe I think he wanted to go somewhere else, and get more. And now you're going to get less money.
Sometimes you
it's
play
a
the
gamble.
game. Yeah, that's the you play the game. Sometimes it work out, sometimes it don't.
It's a gamble. But there's really not a lot of NBA news going on. But I am going to talk about wedding bells. Donovan Mitchell of the Cleveland Cavaliers and my girl Coco Jones got married.
I saw that.
In attendance were Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Bam Adebayo without Asia because she had a game, Josh Hart, and even Russell Wilson and Sierra were there to be at their nuptials, and they did have some dances. They look so good together. Coco is gorgeous. So it was beautiful. Also, Tyrese Halliburton and his fiance Jay Jones got married as well.
Nice.
So we're seeing a little love in the league. I remember we talked about. I don't know if we talked about it or if me and the boys talked about it. The Chiefs had a video asking what was your best part of the summer, and it was so many people getting married and engaged on the Chiefs. It was crazy. It's like every other person I heard was my wedding, my engagement, somebody else's wedding. Nico. It's just a lot. A lot of people in love, and I love to see that. We love here. We do.
Congratulations
to everybody.
Oh, what was the other one? We had another one, the one that we saw at the Sporting KC game.
Oh, George Karlaftis got married as well.
Yes. Yep.
Everybody just in love, and we love to see that. Y'all be giving athletes a bad rap, but they be in love, and they lock them down. They lock them down. So congratulations to everybody that's gotten married in 2026.
Yes.
And may your marriages be beautiful, respectful, and loving. We said. That's it. That's all. All right, let's move on to replay and receipts. And I'm doing it kind of different this time. I hadn't been anywhere. Me and Sharon ain't been to no games over the past week.
Not this past week, no.
But I'm going to play a clip from my experience at All-Star. And it's something that people have been discussing over the years when it comes to the W. So I'll play the clip. No sound, but we have in the All-Star game Angel passing to Dominique Malunga for the dunk in the game. Now look, we're gonna watch it again because it was beautiful and I was right there. So it was So my thing is, a lot of people have talked about dunking being more exciting in the women's game. There's only been 7 dunks in an all-star game on the women's side. So I know a lot of people have talked about lower the rims, make it more exciting. Me, I'm against that because, number one, for me, the game is already exciting. These women go out there and they do work. The dunking makes it more exciting, yes, because not many can do it.
Right.
I mean, I got to think about height-wise.
Yes.
Everybody ain't super tall. So I love seeing it when it pops in, but I love seeing all the other aspects of the game when it comes to women's basketball. And like I mentioned earlier, the men be dunking sometimes now. A lot of y'all like to stay outside that three-point line. I'm seeing 53s a game on a team when y'all not going to the basket and y'all not dunking. So why do the women have to change the game they've been playing their entire lives? If you do that, they've always played on a 10-foot goal. So when you lower the rim, what is that for?
So has any of the players said that that's what they want?
Absolutely not. They've said the opposite.
So, yeah, I think it's a done deal. If the players don't want it and that's not what it's been, then we just keep it like it is.
The way it is.
But here we are. We're in America. And what makes the world go round? That money. We want to see the high-flying action. We want to see. So they're looking at it from capitalism standpoint. We want to make money. We want to fill seats. What gets people in? Oh, if we see the women dunking and doing. So I understand the thought process. However, if the players ain't with it, like they're the ones that's got to be out there, and we do still have dunks. It would be different if nobody ever dunked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to really think about it. Like I said, I'm not against seeing more excitement, but like I said, I feel like if the players aren't for it, then we just leave it the way it is, because that changes the dynamic of everything. If we're lowering the rim, then when we're doing other type of shots, when we're doing that affects everything. Yeah. So I just don't know that we up and change the rules just because
for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, just so that we can somebody maybe or maybe won't dunk.
Yeah, let the people that can do it.
Right.
And those that can't enjoy it. Just
We're
watch.
not lowering. Just like I talk about, it's great. We love everybody to participate and be out. But this ain't no participation. Like, this is the game. This is the game. And you rise up to it or you don't. But we're not about to just lower so that everybody can dunk. Yeah. Like, that doesn't necessarily
It's not as bad as the other takes that I've heard as having them wear something different when they play.
No.
Yes, to make it more exciting.
What?
Yeah,
so like a league of their own, they need to wear the remember
them little skirts.
When they first came out, they was like, well, they need to wear this because we want the girls to be.
Yeah,
so we back to that.
No, we're not doing none of that.
We need to be wearing the tight basketball uniforms, little booty shorts.
And some of them do roll their shorts up, but there's some men that roll their shorts up to the same length.
The men's shorts used to be short.
Yeah.
Until they changed them. They used to have them little.
I remember Brown was like,
shorts.
I can't do these short shorts. He was like, I better give me them long shorts. So it's just let the women's game be what it is. And a lot of people that talk on it don't even watch it.
Yeah.
So watch it before making your assumption that it would be more exciting if the rims were lower. So I just wanted to share that.
I think if the players are fine, we don't disturb that part. There's other ways and things we can do if you want to add interest, but I don't think that we need to change uniforms.
Right.
What?
Weird.
Now, I love a good fashion number now. Like if I play sport, that would be me. Okay, let me have my hair together. I'm going to have my lipstick on. All the things, my knee-high socks, whatever. I'd be the one that have like those, all the cool little colorful.
And they do that.
Yes.
The girls that do it.
That's what I'm saying. So we have that, but you can't force. I think that's when you start having issues, when you try to force a certain thing. And it's like, no, let them do what they do. They have rose to the level they are by being able to be themselves. The numbers at the All-Star game
higher than the
NBA.
Yeah.
Also, so it's just kind of like, no, they cooking. Let them cook. It's going to be fine, but we don't need to start making a show out of people. Like, I get it's entertainment, but at the end of the day, it is sports, is competition. Let them focus on that.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, that's beautiful. Glad we're in agreement. So we're going to go to our 30-second timeout. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm not going
what we got today?
Not going to give you nothing too crazy.
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. Arrowhead tailgate chaos or rooftop pregame glam?
Give me Arrowhead.
I know that's right. Trade deadline drama or free agency heartbreak?
Trade deadline.
Sweet champagne toast or sideline sport coffee?
Well, give me the sidelines. I got to be where the action's at, baby.
I get it. New stadium debut or iconic franchise throwback night?
Throwback night.
I get it. Tunnel fit fur coat or oversized varsity jacket chic?
Fur coat.
I know that's right.
Give me the fur,
I know
baby.
that's right. I think I got one more that I wanted to ask you. Let me see. Oh. Andy Reid trick play or Spags defensive blitz party?
Give me a trick play, baby. I love the glitz and the glam. Now, the champagne, I would love champagne, but I said, nah, put me
on the sideline.
Yeah, put me in the game, coach. I love a good rooftop.
Yeah.
Beautiful scene. But no, put me on game days. I need to be where the action is.
Because you're not getting that same feel.
No.
We love a rooftop.
Talked about. Yeah.
But
any other day, give me the rooftop. But if it's a Chiefs game, no.
If I can go to the rooftop before and get glammed up and have some champagne and stuff, great. But I'm going to that parking lot to tailgate.
Yeah. At Arrowhead's where you're going to find me every single game day.
Every game. So now I'm just with the mess. No, I'm just kidding. But we are about to get into some mess with the flag on the play. What do we have, Sherrod?
So this week's flag on the play, we're going to take it to ESPN. Ooh. And it has to deal with an ESPN insider, Adam Schefter. Now, he's so reliable. Listen, that's the guy. He knows what's going on in these streets. So just recently, he's been kind of in a little bit of controversy where people are kind of calling him out because it centers around an investor in Underdog. If y'all didn't know, Adam Schefter is an investor in Underdog, which is a sports betting company.
I did not know that.
Yes. And so this is where the issue is coming into play. Now, they're a sports betting and fantasy platform that's being acquired in a deal that's worth billions of dollars. So they're about to change hands. And so while Underdog says that Schefter has no operational role within their company, the revelation that he is an investor in that company has sparked debate on whether NFL insiders should have financial interests that are tied to businesses that can benefit from the news that they break. Yeah. Like I said, Adam Schefter, he's a senior NFL insider, very trusted. If you watch anything on TV, on the web, he knows about it. He's probably reporting on it, okay? And so that's why this is controversy. Now, the conversation on this intensified after Schefter faced criticism for how he reported details around the 49ers and Kyle Shanahan's accident. Mm-hmm. So some more think that he was acting like a personal conduit to deliver the information versus being an independent and objective sports reporter, okay? Another conversation that picked up steam is the comparison around, if y'all remember, the Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini controversy. Yeah. Okay. So I want to be clear because, like I said, I pride ourselves in our podcast on we are talking about the facts and the stats. Of course, we're going to tell you our opinion. Duh. You know, that's what we're here to do. Duh. But at the same time, we try to steer clear of things just for a hot take. You know what I'm saying? If it's not validated, if it's not facts, we not trying to spread it around and all of that because that don't help nobody. We try to stick to it. But just so that y'all are aware, like this is what's out there. So there's a lot of allegations and rumors circulating online that have not been substantiated and we can't verify them. However, the situation was different with Vrabel versus when, if we want to remember in the NBA, the Ime Udoka situation that happened where he was sidelined. They set him down for the year, and then while they had the interim coach, they finally released him. Now he is back on his feet. He's working with Houston. However, there wasn't much talk. There's criticism, and even Aaron Rodgers just took to the airways this week, did an interview, and he said, well, let's talk about how ESPN and y'all reporters aren't talking about certain news stories. And so that went viral and went big because he was specifically, Aaron gonna say what he wants. Aaron, listen, if y'all don't know by now, Aaron Rodgers gonna do what he wants to do.
And say what he wants.
And say what he want to say, and that's what it is. So he brought that up, and so now people are saying that. It's like, okay, well, you didn't report about this. Like everybody, like I couldn't open my Instagram without something coming up about that. But apparently Schefter did not report on it, is what they're saying. So I'm going to tell you exactly, because when I looked it up, they were saying between, I think it was a certain time period, there was nothing from him. Now, my question is that what he's supposed to do? Like, if ESPN themselves reported on it, like, which we don't need to spend a lot of time. That's a personal drama issue. If the Patriots are still rocking with him and there's nothing, then you say that and then we move on. We don't need to dwell on it. However, I get it. Like, everybody kind of talked about it at some point. And so they're saying the fact that Schefter never talked about that, his timing with the 49ers thing, the fact that he's an investor in this, people are kind of questioning the integrity of what's going on. So the bigger question, like I say, is beyond Adam Schefter itself. It's a conversation about media ethics, essentially. Transparency, how do we deal with conflicts of interest, and whether fans can trust the stories that are being reported, that they're being fairly covered and reported across the board. So I was trying to see, I thought that I had some just some facts around if Schefter said anything about it. And I guess I don't. I know that I saw that somewhere. But like I said, there's a lot of people talking, so I don't want to carry bones about things that aren't true anyway. But the bigger question, as I mentioned, Keena, is what do you think? Do you think that fans are right to question whether sports media applies the same standards to everyone? Or do you think social media sometimes create narratives before all the facts are known? That's the first part of the question.
I feel like it's both. I feel like, social media can change anything. There's always going to be a narrative. Somebody says this, somebody thinks this. But I do agree with fans. Like, you can't report heavy on something and then on another person have nothing to say. That's unfair. Everybody needs to be treated the same way. If you're going to talk about somebody else's mess, make sure you're talking about the mess in your own house. And that's something that I can understand.
Yeah. I agree with you. And of course we know social, and that's why I kind of led with the little monologue I did. We don't want to be perpetuating, any rumors or falsehoods, but the internet, they gonna do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Sidebar, with that being said, there was a play of Patrick Mahomes, and this was like, I can't remember what outlet reported it. There's so many makeshift media things out here, but they had a video of a pass that Patrick Mahomes was trying to throw to one of the receivers, and the route was ran wrong, essentially. So it got thrown into the helmet, and then they just showed Patrick Mahomes kind of just leaned down or whatever. And so it literally said in the middle of the thing, like, Patrick Mahomes is washed. Like, literally, it said Patrick Mahomes is washed. And then they went on to say about how he's this MVP, he's done all this and that, but now it appears that he's just had this significant decline. And so I was happy because I looked at the comments. I said, I was about to say something. I was literally, I literally was typing. Yeah. Like, I was going to say something. Then I said, you know what? I'm not going to do it because luckily a lot of people had already gotten this group. And it's like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all pick one play out of all the great plays that are going on to say he's washed.
Clickbait.
Number 1, 2, this is training camp.
Yeah.
So this is where you work out. If there was something, this is where you work it out. 3, how was he washed? It's just all these different things. So I just say that to say the media, when you have unofficial media, they will just say what they want to say because they want the clicks. They want the hot takes. They want the debates in the comments so that they can generate engagement, and it's just really unfortunate because it's not fair to the people who you're talking about. You are putting out these narratives and everybody don't get the updates. Right. Like when you have people with these accusations or whatever, and then it comes out, oh, well, it wasn't true, it was dropped. Everybody don't get that. And then they go around in their mind thinking that this person is this or that. So it is a little bit unfair to me, and I hate when people do that. Yeah. And the second part of this that I wanted to ask you is, do you think that insiders like Adam Schefter should be held to an even higher ethical standard because of the influence they have on the league and even the sports betting industry? So should he be allowed to be an investor in this, being that he's somebody who is a NFL insider?
No, I don't think so. Because I feel like if you work in sports, you have access to things like
the information
that no one else has. So I feel like that's not fair for him to be part of a sports betting company
that he makes money off of.
Yeah, because you have inside information. So it's like you could go in there and say, put this out or do this and do that. And I just don't think it's fair.
Yeah. Well, okay. So that's what it is. Like right now, there's, he still works. There's not a situation where he's going to lose his job or anything like that.
Of course not.
But it just brings up should this be allowed? And then in terms of the reporting, are we truly getting the full and fair stories on everybody? Or is it that people hold back because this is my friend?
Yeah.
This is somebody who I work with or who I got, because I didn't even pay attention to that. Like who's reporting what. I feel like ESPN talked about it. Like I don't know that it's just one person's responsibility. Yeah. But I do get what you're saying. If he's reporting and talking on anything else, then if he went silent completely, I feel like they said they have the time period, and I didn't go and dig and verify that was accurate. But they were saying like he never addressed it.
When you are on a stage like ESPN, you should not be allowed to pick and choose what you speak on. It should be, this is my job, and I know you my homie and all, but I have to speak on this. Unless it's your child, wife, father, mother, you have to report the news. And I feel like if you're being allowed to say, well, I'm not doing it because that's my friend.
Yeah, just
That's
like the
not fair.
protections, some people think, well, that's not fair. That certain people, they get protected, their business they put out there, but other people's business.
Right, exactly.
We know all the details. Everybody's talking about it. It's a big deal. And these are two different leagues. Like when I brought up the Udoka situation that happened, that's NBA versus NFL. But that's another thing. It's like,
he also fumbled Nia Long, so I would love to talk about him.
I can't believe. I said Nia Long is just so gorgeous. But it don't matter. Like I said, it's not even about the woman. And look, we went on a whole different train about that. It ain't even a woman. It's just some people that's... Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. But that is a bigger conversation is, well, how do we determine who gets sidelined for like that's a personal matter to me. Infidelity, that's between him and his family, just like I think the Vrabel thing, that's between him and his family. It is a conversation because she's me, we get it. We get that. But it's more so I feel like that's a personal thing. But it wasn't made personal in basketball. Right. He lost his job over it. Yeah. Meanwhile,
and we still talking about him today. Okay.
Yeah, Vrabel just back to business as usual.
Yeah, it was like nothing happened.
Nothing happened. So that's the argument. It's like, is it because the media is hush-hush more so on other people that they get to... So I don't know.
Probably.
Topic for debate. Let us know what you think in the comments. Does it matter? Does it not matter? Do you care about that? Or do you think they should be free to do what they want to do? Let me know. But yeah, you do get held to a higher standard.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into some fashions.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm going to stop it right here. This is our normal... graphic, but I just wanted to let y'all know I'm gonna get me a 76ers jersey.
Oh, so you decided you're gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna get me a jersey, y'all. I just can't. I needed a week, okay? All right, let's get into this week's, and we're gonna start off with Diamond Miller of the Connecticut Sun. So, what do you think about this outfit?
So, for those,
it was the sigh.
Well, because, okay, so if y'all are just listening in, honey, you can't see. She just has on a black shirt, so like it's fine. Halter. A little halter top, then some jeans. So the blue jeans, they look like they might be wide leg just because they're so wide at the top of the boot. She's wearing like the shark boots almost, but like they go to the knee and then the jeans are tucked in, but the jeans are kind of hanging out of them because they're a little bit baggy over the top. So that's why I said they're probably wide leg jeans.
Yes.
So sure. On a normal day.
On a normal day, what?
Like,
this is not it.
I know. So if y'all don't already know, I try. I really try.
Sharon does. I do not try.
I try because I don't be wanting to keep people's back in. I try to. But it's just sometimes it just is what it is. Like I say, 2 + 2 is 4. In this case, I don't really like it. The boots are cute on their own. The shirt, like everything individually on its own, fine for another day. But all together, it's a no for me, dog. Like I said, if you're gonna wear the jeans in the boots and have the boots up, then they should be more fitted jeans, in my opinion. It ain't doing nothing for me. Like I said, this is like this just don't do nothing for me.
Yeah, and I have worn baggy jeans with boots. But they didn't just look like I just tucked them in.
That's all that I'm saying. This the way that it looks here. Like I said, just unless this isn't the best picture, I just feel like it should be.
It's the only picture.
A little bit. You know what I mean? Like I don't, and that's just me. Like I said, everybody gonna do what they gonna do.
Yeah, I feel like she should have paired the. She should have. The jeans can go. She could have had a cute little skirt.
Wear a different pair of shoes with them jeans.
Or yes, definitely a different pair of shoes. But it probably wouldn't.
Because maybe the bottom's doing something. Like what are the bottom of the jeans doing?
We'll never know.
But yeah, all right, girl.
Okay, let's just move on. Move on to Dejanay Carrington. She had just came back from injury for first time playing this season with the Chicago Sky
Storm with the hair.
Yeah. And Dejanay gonna throw a fit and a face. She gonna give you both. So you can let people know. I think this is a little leather outfit.
Yeah, so it's just the side view. So it looks like, I don't know if it's a 1-piece or a 2-piece, but it's the long sleeve jacket with the mini skirt, almost like a tennis skirt, if you will. And then she's got on the platform heels. Are those silver or clear?
I think they're silver.
Okay. So from what I can see, it looks cute. I like the outfit and the bag. I think it's cute.
I wish I could find a better photo.
Yeah, just like what the front of it looks like.
I think and I saw a video of it. So I think it's just a one piece. It's like a dress.
Okay.
It's a dress. Yeah. And it ties in the back. I think the back is open.
I see some little
so I think it ties in the back.
From what I can see, it looks cute.
It's super cute. I feel like I like the leather look, the shoes and the purse go. The hair fits, the face, everything. I did love everything about this. So I like
that one better.
Then we're going to go to Cameron Brink of the LA Sparks. And my girl be dressing.
So this is unique. She's got on like a suit, the pants and the jacket. The jacket kind of has the sleeves that are a little bit higher up. She's got that pop of red on the collar. It actually dips down to like it's just made very different.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like unique things. I think she looks great in it. She's got the body for it. So I like that one.
I wonder how long them pants are. Cam is tall.
Yeah.
Them are some long pants. The Taylor got with them pants, but it's a cute look. Yeah. Like it's giving sexy. And business.
Yes,
it's very cute. I really like the look. I like the
the
blazer is really different. Yeah, the pop of color is really good too. So I really like that. But who is the winner this week? I already know who the loser is. Who's the winner?
Right. I might have to give it to her. Number 3.
Give it to Cam.
Because it's just I just like the look of it. And the second one, like I said, I feel like number 2 is good too. I would like to see the front of it. Yeah. But I just like that look, the upscale look that 3 is giving.
I agree. We agree on the winner and the loser.
And sorry, Keena, why do I be feeling bad?
Why?
She's probably just the nicest. We share a name, Diamond girl.
I don't know.
It just wasn't a day. Maybe we'll follow up with you, see if you redeem yourself.
Well, I don't know. And I'm gonna keep my comments to myself about Diamond Miller, but
okay, yeah,
this is not one of my favorites, but she and I should have just brought that in here. There was a video of her. They were playing the wings. Yeah, Paige on the bench, Enrique, AZ, everybody's on the bench. So they're down by like 30. The Sun are. So she shoots a 3, and they probably were talking mess on the bench. Shoots a 3, she makes it, and then she turns around and she points at them, and Paige just falls out laughing because, ma'am, you're down 30 points.
Yeah, I don't subscribe. I don't subscribe. Now I love a good chippy moment, talk your mess,
but just play.
But when you are down for the count, you need to just be focusing on the baskets or getting out of here. Some games it's just over.
Maybe
y'all not
just
coming
getting
back.
out of here.
Let's just do what we can and get on out of here. You do not get to taunt and point fingers when you are down double digits.
No,
okay?
I appreciate you not giving up, but don't do that.
But you can't don't talk stuff when you're down.
Well,
girl,
we are in our closing huddle. So for this weekend, WNBA games. Friday, we have Mercury versus Sun, Dream versus Mystics, Valkyries versus Wings. Saturday, I talked to y'all about this game that y'all need to be set for. It's the Aces versus the Lynx. And then they have the Fever versus the Sky, Storm versus Fire. And then Sunday, Aces back-to-back. They play the Liberty on Sunday, and then Mercury versus Mystics, Wings versus Lynx, which will be a good game because you have Paige versus Olivia. And then the Valkyries versus the Sparks. As far as our hometown Royals, the Cubs come to town. They play them Friday at 7:10, Saturday 6:10, Sunday 1:10. So if you are in KC, get out there and support your Royals. The Kansas City Current are playing away this weekend, Saturday at Houston Dash at 8:45 Central Time. And then this week also starts the PSL Championship Week for the Kansas City Diamonds. So good luck, ladies.
Yay.
Hope you do great. And that's all I got. What you got for the song, girl?
So the song of the week. This is an oldie but goodie. I thought this was funny. But I try to just pick songs that are kind of the mood or the vibe of the week or what's happening in sports. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's NFL season time.
I'm sorry, guys. And then we still have now, we have WNBA. We don't have NBA. But I was going to say, all the sports are still going for the most part. We got baseball in session. Yeah. We got the softball. They're in their championship week. So this is just a good time. But for me, when we get close to fall, I know we ain't in fall yet. It's hot than a mug. We in summer. But to me, football signifies the beginning of the fall. And that's the most wonderful time of the year.
I get it. Football, when it's time for football season, I know that WNBA season's almost over. And NBA oh, my God, this. Most of the time you hear that during the Christmas season.
Yes, right?
And it's hot.
It's going to be Christmas before you know it. Christmas in July, what they be saying? We in August now.
Yeah, and it's going to, I can't believe it's already August.
Yes.
Our kids are going back to school soon.
Yes. That's what we're going to be listening to this for real.
Before you know it. You're
time
right.
is flying by. It's an anomaly to me how fast time is going. It needs to be studied.
Yeah, and y'all need to use your time wisely. Spend it with people you enjoy spending time
Yes.
with, doing things that you love, because time is short too.
Absolutely.
So please take care of yourselves. Please
Take care
love
of
on your
people.
others
Yes.
and live your life. Do what you want to do.
That part.
YOLO. You only live once.
It's the most wonderful time. Yeah. Y'all.
Sharon's a
you'll thank me
DJ for
later.
a reason,
I like to.
not a singer.
It's a fact. It is a fact. It's a fact. I can hold a tune now.
Then
But
that's all that
but
matters.
I'm not delusional about it. Trust me. I'm not about to get on the mic. And, nah.
Okay.
No.
You
I
get
know
on
my
this
limits.
mic,
I know my
but
limits.
we're not doing that. We're not.
Yes.
So if I'm not gonna say if you love us, because you do. Make sure you are following us across all social media platforms as the Polished Playbook Pod, as well as YouTube. Please go like, please go subscribe. Make sure you are following my girl DJ Diamond Diva across all social media platforms, and then me, Nails and Novels, that's with Z's, not S's, across all platforms.
And also, guys, you can also find us on the Vervo Sports app. That's VURVO. It is a new app launched for all sports lovers. So whether it's basketball, football, baseball, soccer, they have all of the things. Everything. It's a one-stop shop. Literally gives you the up-to-date, most latest headlines. We're talking pressers. We're talking behind the scenes, like whatever's
Everything,
online from
seriously.
ESPN, wherever. It pulls all of that into one feed. You've got your schedules, your scores, all of that. You can even pick games. So, for example, coming up for football or any of the basketball games. Oh, the big game we have in the WNBA with Olivia Miles and Asia. You can pick who you think is going to win and engage with the community that way. But most importantly, guys, the Polished Playbook Podcast, one-stop shop. If you subscribe to the NFL feed or even the WNBA feed or NBA feed, the Polished Playbook Podcast will pop up. You will get all of the latest episodes when they are posted live. So instead of looking to find, just log into the app, go to your podcast. You can even podcast page. You can even heart it like I have it. It'll be at the very top, and you'll see and actually get a notification of when an episode is live.
Yes, and Sharon is also a Chiefs ambassador on there, and I'm a WNBA ambassador on the app. So please download the app, pick your favorite teams, and enjoy it. It's a one-stop shop for real. It
really
has
is.
everything,
and it connects you to our page as well. It'll connect you to the podcast page. It'll connect you to our individual pages, Nails and Novels at DJ Diamond Diva. So that way, in addition to the podcast and all your other sports news, you can go to that page and get our individual videos and things like that we have throughout the weeks with updated sports information. So it's a way to tap in. Check it out. Let me know what y'all think.
Yeah. Bye.